Hello, I'm Noah Price, your Christian gamer. I love RPGs and JRPGs so much. So I should love probably Xenoblade Chronicles, the whole franchise, all of it. I should love it. But I have some problems with it. And with the new release of the third game, with everybody being excited for it, I'm going to be a party pooper and talk about how I don't. Cool? All right. This is the hill I decide to die on. Okay. So yes, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has just came out. The main character is named Noah. I'm Noah, so why don't I like it? I don't know. Let's talk about it's more the franchise. It's not 3 specifically, but it does tell as to why I'm not going to be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And if this helps you with deciding whether you should play it or not, cool. So yes, there is 3 reasons as to why I refuse to play this series. I refuse. The first one is the gameplay itself. While it is an RPG, so it has a lot of RPG mechanics like leveling up, which I love, customization, at least with certain items, of getting new equipment. I do enjoy that so much. There's one part of it that I hate, that ruins the experience so much, and that's the combat itself. It is what you would call a auto battler. So most of the times when you go into combat and you attack, it will automatically be attacking. Now you do have some choices. You're not like this isn't no idle game where you just put down the controller. It's like, cool, the game will do itself. It's not that bad of a problem. You still have certain moves that you could use, and with him being in certain positions of enemies, you can still press certain moves. It might do more damage if you're on the creature's side or behind, yada yada. They are on a timer, so you can't just constantly do it and just be attacking like an action RPG. It's still, you have to wait, and then you'll be auto-attacking. I hate this system a lot. I really don't. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise, because I'm one of the only people who's in love with, like, traditional turn-based games. Like, I love the turn-based mechanic of taking my time to think about what I want to do in the movement, in the combat, in my turn, of what attack do I want to do strategically to set up for the next attack and defeat my foe, and then to click an attack and be like, oh crap, I messed up. Like, I love that. Even to the point where, like, I struggle with, like, Final Fantasy's, like, soft turn-based, where it's, like, on a timer. Like, that I struggle with, because I like taking my time. And this doesn't do that. It feels like I'm not really doing the attacking as much. So yeah, that's, like, the biggest problem I have with this game. And I should preference of the franchise and of the games I've played of it, I have only played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So take that for what it's worth. The second thing, and this is probably something that's, like, mostly major into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I shouldn't really hold it as a grudge for the whole franchise, but it is the sexual visuals. You got the stereotypical anime ladies who have a lot of areas. I don't like it. It's unnecessary. From screenshots I've seen of the other games, it seems like the other games are better, but they still have their flaws. But I mean, most JRPGs, that's pretty standard, which sucks. I don't like that. I really don't. And so Xenoblade Chronicles 2, from what I've seen in parts, it seems like it has it also, and so I just don't like it. It really doesn't help me with wanting to play the game, because that's not what I played the game. I have a wife. She's beautiful. I don't need some weird game to be soft porn for me. No good. Don't like it. And then the last one, and honestly this is the biggest one, and I know you guys will hate me for it, but I haven't played the others, so I'm not going to play the third one, because you kind of have to play the other games before you play that one.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Please don't be mad at me. I am curious. Let me know down in the comments if you're somebody who can, like, jump into a series midway through. I was honestly really hoping that this was going to be a franchise that's similar to Final Fantasy, to where you could play a game at any point and you don't need to play the other ones. It's not connected. I do like both. Obviously, games that have a connected storyline can be very impactful. But again, it does make situations like this where everybody's excited to play the new Xenoblade. I'm over here like, I haven't even played the first one. What do you want from me? If you're playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Will I be playing them at some point though? Because I am claiming that I refuse to play them. I will probably try the first one out. The reason why I tried out the second one before the first one is because for a while, the first one was a little bit harder to acquire to play. Now that it's been remastered onto the Switch, it's more available for me to possibly play. So maybe I will give it a try. I've heard so many times that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 specifically gets good after X amount of hours, which I started a small series based on that whole concept alone, where it's like, is that really worth it? By the way, if you're playing it, if you're enjoying it, good job. If you really want me to play it, let me know down in the comments why I should, and maybe I'll put it on my list of games to cover. All right, Jesus loves you. Goodbye.